Okay. What's this? Hey, 24, hello. I'm just looking for some music. Try this public playlist. Hey, Hannah. No AI generated music, please. It's not, don't worry. It's only the realest music, the punkest music. There we are. I've been a little bit busy off stream. I added a few more details, especially around here. I know they are already pretty short, but I actually have to get up at 6:30 tomorrow. The flooring guys are coming in on 7:30 in the morning tomorrow, so I have to get there in time, let them in, and then race home and do work. Because work's also in crisis mode because it was something that somebody who got made redundant didn't do, and now we're all suffering the consequences. Perfect time killer for the shit lecture. Only like a $4,000, $5,000 course. But yeah, I redid the bike path. Hey Amy, hello. So now, this is all subject to change though, but this stairs here leads up to this path that then loops down here, feeds between these two buildings, crosses the road, and continues down to help connect these houses here. Now the idea is we alleviate a lot of the traffic through here. It's not really working though. It's like a billion cars. Can Sims take the bikes upstairs? Over here, yeah. I really wish there was a pedestrian overpass that had like a elevator attached on either end. Because in Australia, most pedestrian overpasses for major roads have an elevator. But I'm like, how do we fit a cycle path in a really tight space? I think the easiest way is to just add stairs. So we might use this area here to make like a bike elevator or something like that. I'll have to look at the Netherlands to see if there's anything like that. But I added a few more details to Pork Chops Market here. I even built this. So this is what I'm talking about. We got stairs leading down, and then we also have an elevator with the elevator shaft here. It's actually extremely over constructed. Hey, Dream. But yeah, so now pedestrians, instead of having to cross this road and crawl down here, Crikey, an ad? Oh no. Instead of having to do that big loop-de-loop around, they can just take the stairs or the elevator. And I've even done a bit of landscaping, added a bike storage, all to help people get here. And then instead of trying and cram a building in the back here, I just made a custom car park. I think this is the Superman soundtrack. There we go. So it's still work in progress because I'm trying to figure out how to reduce the noise pollution. I did see Brucey has a mod that lets you mess around with the values of pollution. So I might be able to decrease the noise pollution to bring it back to what it was before that update changed it. Me tired because sleep was buggy. Yeah. I ended up I couldn't go to sleep last night until 2 a.m. Not sure why. I have a feeling that stress from work is making me be like, I don't want to go to sleep. But we've got a long weekend this weekend. I won't be doing much relaxing though. I got to run around and move shit. How the devil am I? I'm alright. I'm okay, Dream. 2 a.m. is early, but I wake up at 9 a.m. usually. Yeah, I need my sleep. I used to be able to do that 24. Like, I definitely hit a wall. I think. I don't know if that's just me aging, but I can't do the all nighter or late nights anymore. I just wake up feeling hungover the next day. Doesn't talk to us plebs anymore. I'm part of the landed gentry now. Ugh. So I have to look down my nose at everybody. But yeah, the first mortgage repayment is happening very soon. So that's going to be fun, watching the paycheck, the savings just take a big hit. Oh well, what can you do? Alright, we'll put this... Why is that not straight? Okay. I thought this song was familiar. I'm going to try... I'm probably going to regret this, but I'm going to try change the autosave to every 10 minutes. Savings, invest in your local pub. Oh, why is that down there? Yeah, Australia has... It's got a very British or English, like, cultural root stream. Like we got tons of pubs on like every corner, but I'd say in the last like 50 years they've gone by the wayside because they're the buildings that are like pubs and hotels are everywhere, but they're always so dead. I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna how they'll financially recover. Oh. Is there like a minimum depth for these? There must be. They'll all go eventually. Yeah. Because even call them RSLs, retired service leagues, like a little leagues club for veterans, basically. Even those are like pretty dead, and they were like a fairly recent thing. Let's try this one. Oh, these all suck. What can I put? What can I use? I guess just the basic one. See? Why can't the key walls follow the same thing? Why are they stuck? They got like a set minimum depth or something. It's not fun. I'm not down. Okay. Let's try. The idea was I turned this into a tunnel to reclaim a bit of land the same way that I did over here. And I want to try and put because there's all these hearse symbols. I'm thinking we can actually put the Netherlands, the Dutch crematorium here. What is this music? The Clash. What else do they have? Many days, few neurons. They're all being churned up by work. Nostalgia's 2000 mix. All right, let's try that. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Play the classic. I think the difficult part is going to be like figuring out what to do with this space here. And the ultimate plan is to create like an unbroken skyline along this flat space. So we'll have the main skyline here, and then additional buildings, another skyline here, more buildings, and this historic skyline there. So Yeah, it might be a bit awkward. Especially putting high rises around here. Because we've got all this infrastructure occupying all the space. Where you're going to fit high rises? Maybe here? And then maybe over here somewhere. Maybe that's more social housing, like around the rail yard. But I did have the choo-choo trains. They do work. There he is. Look at him. It's so cute. Look at this thing. Oh my god. But it's good for cities. I am going to be broke for a while, 24. uh, I'll have to save up for a long time. Because we just got the one of those donathons. Yeah. Well, for the streamiversary, I think I'll do something. Silly things for money. Compromise my full-time employment potentially. See, it does move, and it does. You can see the little puff of smoke. But if we run it any longer, we'll crash. I will eat mayo. 1 bowl of mayo for 10 subs or something. If I get 10 subs, I'll eat mayonnaise. There we go. Okay, potentially we could put like a pedestrian thing here. Pedestrian access to where though? To the modern subway station. We have to bring this up and over anyway. How do I hide that? What could I do? That works. We'll have to ignore the weird tunnels. Hey, Disco. Hello. How you doing? Alright, but there should be enough hearses from here to help facilitate 18 vehicles. That should be enough. Sort of cover this area. And probably up here too. Yeah, I'm good. We're detailing this metro maintenance center. We built this stuff before, last stream. But off camera, I added in a few details here and there and updated the cycle path. But now, I'm trying to see if I can link the metro stop properly to the rest of our bike and pedestrian infrastructure. Because I don't want to have people here having to sort of trek all the way around to get to work. They should be able to just sort of go across and down. Still a bit of a hike, but we'll have a bus line as well that connects to here. We've got one metro there, one metro there. There's another metro there. So it should all work out pretty well, actually. And I've renamed this to Tobbytopia Industrial Park. We'll try and make it as comfortable as possible for living. Oh yeah, I built this too. Seven stream streak. Nice, Disco. Wonderful. I do want to download a mod to reduce the noise pollution though, because it's a bit ridiculous. Like I built all of this, that area and this area was all made before they released an update that changed the noise pollution values. Is this infinite money? Yeah, it is. So we've got infinite money, Disco, but the goal is to have our money be in the green. It's just if I tried doing this with limited money to begin with, we would have lost the game pretty much straight away. Because at the time, the mod that I had to unlock all the tiles also made me pay maintenance for all the tiles. So like we were immediately like a million in the red. But now we're making dough. The lower the FPS, the more massive the city. Yeah, I'm hoping the dev diaries that have been coming out the last couple of days, it's been talking about optimization. So I do hope that this save can be optimized a bit. Because it's very laggy. But I will concede it's me running OBS and streaming that's causing the lag. Usually, if I'm playing off stream, it runs fine. Even the simulation runs fine. It's damn OBS. You guys are sucking up all of my computing bandwidth. Play on a MacBook, I could never do something like this. Does Mac support City Skylines? Oh my god. This song. And it's the first game. Yeah, I mean, the mods on Cities 1 are pretty good. Like, I had a lot of... I basically... Towards the end of Cities 1, I had no vanilla assets in-game. Okay. Watch out. Yeah. Can't play 2 on Mac. Yeah. Hang on. If I bring this forward, I do try and keep my... I've been like deliberately for Cities 2 trying to keep the amount of code mods to a minimum. Because especially with this game, every update breaks a lot of mods. So the more you've got, the longer it takes for you to be able to play again. Do. He says with countless code mods in the UI. I mean, there's a few. Peanut. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9? Yeah, it's 9. It's not that many. Yeah, let's turn down Little John. Yeah. Play another game called DayZ. Or the community mods break. Do they still release updates for DayZ? I thought they... Because that game's pretty old now, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Dropped a new update a week ago. Oh my god. I remember when DayZ first came out, there was a lot of... I think it upset a few people. I think it was a bit unstable when it came out. Well, there was something wrong with it. Because it started off as a mod, right? It's still unstable. 9 plus 5 in the top. Yes. A Bagnario. It's Armor 2 mod, yeah. I don't want the big one. Where's that big one? 8x8. Up in my head. What a good song. Lots of fun though, yeah. I feel like those games where it's like you're able to get like a bit of a community going. They're the most fun. I remember trying to do that in Minecraft, but not so easy. 2 hours in the game, could not find each other, but the graphics are amazing. I always remember it looking a bit like a little bit shit. But I think that's when it first came out. Meetups just don't happen. Yeah, it's like Rust. I remember trying to play that when it first came out, and then they like basically completely redid it from the ground up, the graphics and all that. The community in Rust is a bit how do you say? Like there's a reason that you can't stream it. Yeah, exactly, Disco. I'm surprised those Twitch SMPs lasted as long as they did. That rotate. Boom. So we're going to create a giant park here. And it's going to look great? Question mark? I'm going to try and add... Peanut, I'm going to try and see if I can add these in. Where are they? I want to see if I can be cheeky. Hang on, wait, where is it? And use these. Could I make that work? If anybody can make it work, it is I. Is that the right height? Oh, it's not. Damn. Oh, nice. Seribot banned 2 people. Wow. Hang on, did it remove? Did Seribot remove Wistful Harrow's message? Yeah, caught the message. Right. There we go. Just had two bots try and link viruses again. Okay, good bots. Can I get this to work? I mean, I could make a custom staircase. Like what I did over here. We got a staircase and an elevator. And then over here I did the same thing. Staircase down, elevator. What else can we add? We'll ignore this traffic. I think I'm cursed to always have traffic at this intersection. I might have to figure out how to use the traffic light enhancements. I want to see if I can link these 2 junctions together and make it like technically one. Because unfortunately, this is like the center point between here and here. So all traffic goes through this. And this tunnel that we added that starts like down here and pops out here doesn't really help traffic flow through. Unless we extend the tunnel. Try to use those walkways on a super node intersection where people start to cross the road diagonally. Ha. Might be some pathfinding with a super stretched node. Because you know what? I removed the crossings here. Before this was there, I removed all the crossings, and they still, cheeky buggers, still crossed here. And here. Look, there's one. Little stinky. Trying to sneak through, huh? Look at that. Crossing there. Jaywalking. Jaywalking in city skylines? Hell no. Dev mode. Which button's that? Tab, I think. Simulation. Where was it? 200 people crossing, leaving the subway. Gizmos. There. Pathfind. Ah! Oh my god. Look at all those lines. Wow. Oh my god. It's familiar, but also not. What's this? Are you telling me we could have people come up to the roof of that building? Ah. Like looking inside the Matrix, exactly. All the wireframes, it feels like. But it's really cool seeing the roads like this. It has like, if they were red, it'd have the same effect as like those long exposure photos showing all like the brake lights and the headlights. That's what this reminds me of. Hang on, disabled. There we go. Try the on above this one. The one above that. Hang on. Gizmo. Path. Whoa. Wait, what is this showing? What is that? And what does this purple mean? Oh, the arrows move. What the hell? Oh my god, it's all, there's so many so many arrows. What are these? So are these all broken? Yeah, it's like the pathfinding for the public transport. Is that what this is doing? Whoa. Thanks for the memories. Yeah, what's going on with the bus stops? There's a lot here. Oh my god. Are these people flying towards? Oh, so it's, this is how the game calculates public transport connections. So they can't have, see how the rail line is clear of the lines, but the stations have the links there. Okay. So it's actually yeah, the rail lines are clear. So this is like saying there's a stop between here and here, and it just does as the crow flies. Huh. Where's this going? Oh, what? Oh, that's kind of weird. Trippy. So these are all the outside connections connecting to each other. The backstage, yeah. What else? Do they have it over here too? Yeah, so there's one there. And then here. And then like the biggest ever loop there. Okay, so I think if we do leave the airport here, having planes land, they're sort of going to dive bomb the runway. If I'm interpreting that correct. If I turn this off, we'll see all those as the crow fly lines disappear, I think. Oh. Never mind. So what's actually active? Citizens instance, service vehicles, delivery truck, personal cars. Huh. Gets rid of some of them, but not all. Alright. No more distractions. Let's get back to covering this. And preparing ourselves a pedestrian access to the metro station. Like that mini world in Germany. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I know the one you're talking about too. You see them make the rounds online every couple of months. The algorithm, pardon me, the algorithm reminds you. The algorithm never lets you forget. You once hovered over this video thumbnail for 0.3 seconds 2 years ago. Are you sure you want to? You don't want to watch the video? They know us too well. It's the same as even now. People are surprised when they get the targeted ads from things that they talk about, not even what they're like texting on the phone or searching on Google. At work, it's constantly. I think almost like once a month, someone's like, "Oh, I was just talking about getting tires, and now I'm getting advertisements for new tires on my phone." It's like, are you surprised? Are you surprised? Say it ain't so, mate. The eternal stalking, yes, exactly. This is quite a large footprint. Is there something I could do to change that? Like, we could put a skyscraper there. some static ploppables. Hmm. But then it's not functioning, Bagnaria. What freaks me out is when I think about something and then see an ad for it. Yes. Okay, I'm happy it's not just me, Disco, because I feel like it does that more often than not now. I wonder if that's like... I wonder if it's actually the algorithm like influencing us, making us think about a product or whatever. What do you mean not working? Well, like if I put if I use the static ploppable thing, then it's just it's a shell. But there's no ghost in the shell. It's just the shell. Thank God I'm not going crazy. How does that look from down below? Ooh. Okay, this is actually a functional asset. Hmm. What could we do? That actually makes more sense than a government mind reading conspiracy. Yeah, I think it's just like it feeds us. So somebody pays a lot of money to have their ads shown, and what they'll do is they'll feed. It's like subliminal messaging, I think. Messaging, Disco. They'll like feed one or two ads about, I don't know. I think the new thing that I'm getting is an ad for dinosaur clothes. It's like a skeleton of a dinosaur that you can wear. I have a feeling there'll be something that pops up in the back of my mind like a month from now. And then just as I start thinking about it again, the ads will start coming in. Okay, I'll put that there. And then down. Yes. I want to split the nodes so we can turn this into... There we go. Oh, God. Ugh, yuck. I hate that song. What is this? Da, 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 da. Yeah. I thought I recognized that song. It always makes me think of the Dumb Ways to Die song. It's got like the same rhythm. AI algorithm simply uses a prediction code? Yeah, it must. Blowing your mind. Yeah, it's never as straightforward as a grand conspiracy. aliens. It's aliens, bro. Does that mean we can all be Super Saiyans? If only. Ooh. Get them. Boom, boom. Okay. Right, is that too low? No. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die. Apparently there was an Australian ad about public transport safety, I think, in Melbourne. Bit of Aussie international culture. Not bad. Alright, grab all of these lads. Let's try and bury these down. There we go. And do a little bit of move it magic to hide this mess. Bon Jovi? It is. Okay. So what is he doing in this playlist? It's my life. Live forever. Running a restaurant, right? I haven't heard anything about Bon Jovi in years. The one that you choose how to pay. Wait, really? I'll give him a nice firm handshake and call it a day. It's an honor meeting me. Thank you for the free meal, John Bon Jovi. There's a catch like that? Oh my god, hang on. I want to Google this now. Bon Jovi restaurant. Nashville, New Jersey. How to pay. Pay it forward model with no fixed menu prices. Customers can pay by making a suggested donation to cover their meal and others, or by volunteering 1 hour of time in the kitchen, dining area, or garden. Interesting. I guess that's one way to save on labor costs. Just have any random off the street do the cleaning for you. Somehow I think they would end up making a bigger mess than just having staff. That makes me feel a bit sorry for the staff that work there. Ah, here we go. How do I get rid of... Yeah. My way. My life. We'll do 5 width. And 6 deep. Ooh. Fancy. I forgot about these buildings. Oh, that looks cool. Kind of looks pretty cool, actually. Like some heritage remnant where everything else around it has been demolished and redone over the years, but old mate has survived and even been adaptively reused. Oh wow, those windows at the back need a bit of a better clean. Jesus, look at that. Super smudged. Hey hippie. For those restaurants in New Jersey, plus a commercial restaurant, bar, and live music venue, Nashville, Tennessee. Yeah, this is very much how like heritage buildings are reused nowadays. Adaptively reused, Bagnaria. They've got like the heritage original heritage element at the front, and then the new part at the back. Although this part wouldn't be very popular. The idea is from the street, the heritage element is the main component. Not too sure they'd be too happy about that bit poking up at the top. Especially that could be lowered a bit. From time to time we come up with some beauties like this here. DB run made it to the new... Oh, the new... Yeah, there was brutalism and then a similar like heritage thing. There's 2 packs, wasn't there? 2-pack. Haha. Where's Biggie Smalls? The millionaire. Renewed history. Yes. I do actually want to... Do they have... It says office evolution for this. Oh, that would be pretty good. Okay, I spoke too soon. Maybe we can use this thingamabob. Oh, look at that dome. Who would have got rid of the dome? That's like the main design element. Who at council approved this? They just replaced it with a castle on top. I can't believe it. They claimed adaptive reuse of the building, and all they did, they salvaged like 200 grand worth of copper from the roof. I see. I see. Thought they could pull the wool over my eyes, huh? I see what they did there. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell? Hang on. Where can I look at these in better detail? This is cool. Ad break starting soon. So they've like replaced the facade in this diagonal pattern. Like a factory near my former house, they maintain an old chimney to configure heritage and build a whole complex around it. Yeah, they do that in Sydney too. Can I? Ah. This one's very unique. They've done this in Melbourne, but they usually have this part set back behind. So usually the heritage component is like at the front, and then they have what they call a low level link. The favorite is like, let's pretend this is the heritage, the original part. They'll have like sort of drop down and then continue behind. That's usually what they do. This is interesting. I've seen an example of this in Melbourne, but what they do is the overhang would start like back here or something, and it goes over, still pretty far behind the main part, but it's like there, and then it continues stepping back up. So if you're looking at it from the street, you like barely register that, but you can see the original part. Biggest Brazilian sugar factory. The area is huge. Yeah, there's in the CBD of Sydney, there's like, what do you say? An apartment, high-rise apartment complex built around an old brewery, and you can see like remnants of the brewery there, but it's all like enclosed within all these new buildings. Standing awkwardly in the corner, a pork chop. First cool guy. I see. Not making eye contact, pork chop. You're just sort of staring off into the distance, going, "Hi, hello, 'tis I." All right, I'm gonna make a custom staircase here. Try and integrate with this. Are we missing some assets? We are. That thing is a solid wall, whatever it is. Alright, where are we going to put the stairs? I guess in the center here, and we'll have them sort of up, cross, up, meet, and then align with that. think that'll work. Silly things. What a silly Billy. Can I use trash cans fountain? Maybe. Alright, what kind of stairs do we want? I feel like with this, which one's the most... This one is the most context appropriate. It's the old invisible paths from CS1. Yeah, they're a bit tricky. But it's, practice makes perfect. And by practice I mean placing and deleting 1,000 times until you use move it. We'll bring that over to there. I found a problem with this asset actually. The railing here is on the correct side. It's easy to see here. See, there's the railing there. But here, where's the railing? It's on the outside. Oh my god. Mod Maker. Literally unplayable. I can't believe it. Artit. RTTC. I can't believe it. Why make the railing mirrored? The mod maker took a shortcut and we found it. Mamma mia. I'm envisioning how this gap would be solved Australian style, and I'm picturing a long pedestrian ramp behind some pillars with an exposed metal railing, yellow paint on the end bits, and when you look down the side you see a dusty concrete surface with wires and stuff, where a solitary thong has come to rest. There's a story behind why that thong made it there as well. And I think it would involve a shopping cart. Maybe a Coles trolley. And somebody saying, "Oi Damo, you think you can get down there in one piece with the shopping cart? With the trolley?" "Yeah, mate, I could do it for sure." "Why, you don't believe me? Watch." Next minute. Oh. They're like that lady doing the... What's she doing? Making wine? Crushing grapes? And then just stacks it on live TV. Oh, the poor lady. Lady stacks it. Making... Crushing... grapes. Grape lady falls. 15 years ago. Oh my god. Reporter cheats on grape stomping article, falls down making bizarre howling noises while she struggles to catch her breath. Oh my god. Hang on, is this it? Yeah, it is it. Oh, the poor lady. Oh, she hurt herself bad. That's the same kind of sound you make if you wind yourself. Just like in shock of, oh, what have I done to myself? Oh, 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 oh. So cruel. Alright, then let's lock all of these in position. Would that be sweet? Woo, woo. Wee, woo. Wee, woo. Oh, nope. Undo. What's happened here? Why is that? Why is the railing so low and the stairs so high? Something's happened. How the hell? How did that happen? What? What did I... What did... Huh? How did I pull that off? The railings are separate. Yeah, they are individual props, but they're all part of one asset. Okay. Surprised at even myself. Rotate. Boom. Ooh. Where does that go? It's like an abyss down there. A bug with move it and unlocked props, maybe. Wait, why am I the one finding the bugs though? Yeah, maybe when we had all these and then we adjusted this a bit, but the props had disappeared, and then when we used the height lock, maybe that lock brought it back but in its previous position while the stairs had moved up. Maybe. Faces past and I'm homebound. Wonder. Using the lock feature always on. Oh, is there a way to do that? Can we set that? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Makes my neck crack every time I do that. Riding a piano in this music video. Is that this one or is that Friday? Where she's it's got the same vibe, Pork Chop, those two songs. Latrell Prop when. Can I get the week? It was like a blonde wig, wasn't it? Oh no. I'm mixing Terry Crews with just get a bold cap. Not bad. I could do that. Hang on. Friday, Rebecca Black. Friday. We're gonna have fun. Oh. No, she's in a car, I think. Yeah. Oh my god. Worst music video ever. Riding in a convertible in Friday. Not Saturday, because that is the next day. Or Sunday. It's Friday. There we go on the right side now. There we go. And then we'll put it there too. Oh shit. Control H. Okay, I have to move it back and then I can move it down. Bring that in. What is that? There we go. Last line on the left panel. Say something funny. Oh, I wish I was a comedian. Don't I just have to scream really loud constantly into the microphone? Isn't that the peak of Twitch comedy nowadays? Alright, I think I'm blind again. Hang on. Must be a new one to place. This one here. Not even doing that. I'm putting you to sleep 24. That's what I'm doing. See, we didn't have to point at the camera for this one. Bro, is that where it is? I had no idea. Oh my god. And then I got you're like, wow, wow. Oh my god. What? What? I can't believe it. This is innovative, never before seen. Got to start screaming, smash the keyboard. There we go. 24 is entertained now. We've done it. What about the Friday music video? Apparently there was this thing in the US where Stu put together and have you sing a song. And Rebecca didn't even think many people would see it. Wow. So it was just like a tax write-off that ended up becoming really popular? Is that what happened? Remembered 24's pick yesterday and laughed hard. I mean, that's a canon moment now, part of the Chief stream. Just get randomly reminded. The most aggressive finger point. There we are. Read that. Read it like a streamer. Alright, Rolly. I'm proper off me head, stacking roads like a bat out of hell. All these mad little geezers whinge about bogs and bins. You know, I'm screaming more bloody power plants as it all goes metal, and I keep clicking the daft Prince of Asphalt. How was that 24? Stacking roads like a bat out of hell. Mad little geezers whinge about bogs and bins. Oh my god, Rolly. Is that supposed to be what these little dudes are talking about in the chirper? The chirper chat? Whinging about smog and living near industrial areas? All they're doing is bloody complaining. We're a bunch of whiners. Love me roads. Love me power plants. Simple as. Love me power plants. Simple as. That does sound like something. It's best when I just don't give any context. It's funny that way. Exactly, you're right, dude. That immediately made me think of something you'd see on this Chirper Twitter thing. Song always makes me think of. I think somebody like did a what they think the lyrics are saying. For Caramel Dancing, and it's just like a whole bunch of the lyrics get worse and worse. Some peasant you took out of Manor Lords. No, now I'm trying to remember what they say in Manor Lords. Don't they always talk about carving me a new nipple? They're talking about the cow or something. Me cow and nipples, yeah. Ooh, 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 wah, ooh, wah. Ooh, 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 wah, ah, ah. There we go. There's our grand staircase leading up to the top. And then I'll put some planters behind to create like a nice natural looking incline. Same as what we've done over here. Or similar. What is this? Do we even have cows in the game? We do. Fallout Boy. Hang on. What else do they have? There's too much. There's too much on Spotify, man. Dance floor bangers of the 2000s. When love takes over. Yeah. Muffled and RGB lights are flashing out of some random structure building. Yeah, pork chop. I've done a little bit of work off camera. I detailed the car park, expanded it a little bit. It's still a work in progress. Yeah. Love my singing voice. Where's the billboard? That's gonna go here. I just need to figure out how to make it, and we can use right everywhere to create something. We can import a custom texture 24 and make our own special sign. Drugs are bad. Okay. A stern, mustachioed police chief. Can I? If I could pull off a mustache, that's how we'll check. Get Chat GPT to generate a mustache on my face. But yeah, pork chop. This is actually a functional pedestrian access. We have the elevator here. We've got the elevator shaft heading down. A little bike parking here. and a staircase coming up with easy road access for people walking in, so they don't have to go down and then around. They can just take this. Big brain. IG filter will do the job. Oh yeah. Pardon me. This is so nice. Thank you. And I've done like a sample of like how I'm planning that embankment to be. So we're gonna have like multiple layers leading up to this high point, which then will have like the top layer and then a mid layer and then just the water. The Tom Selleck mustache. I don't think I'd look good with a mustache, to be honest. I can like barely grow facial hair to begin with. Maybe give me 10 years when all the hair goes from here to here. But nobody does. But yeah, I don't know. I've never been able to grow a beard or anything like that. It's too patchy. Not thick enough. Maybe if I'm like a bit older. But yeah, it just looks a bit shit at the moment. Much better look. I look much better clean shaven. The annoying thing is though that this takes 2 days to grow, which is annoying. You can do so well when you're not half asleep and relying on 24 to remember how to do stuff. True. Because I did all of this too back here. Detailed that. Expanded this. Redrew the bike access. Created more custom stairs. Filled out this area. Plopped down additional buildings. What else did I do? Started on this. Gotta create like a big plaza out at the front of this office building. Added the tunnel entrance on this side as well. What else did I do? I've done a lot. Nowadays, I have way more hair in my beard than my head. Yeah, it's the older we get, it's the hair migrates south. It's from here and then it goes here. Alpha men boot camps, then your facial hair will grow. Right. Pay somebody $8,000 to just abuse me for a day. And then they say, yep, you're all done now. Oh my god, I can't believe people pay for that. I do my best. Did all this in 5 days instead of one stream. I can't be blamed for that. It's you guys distracting me. I can't believe it. I should just ignore chat and just solely build. Easiest way to nosedive the Twitch career. Getting abused by Twitch chat already. I know. Poor me. Poor Chief. Facial hair has the consistency of an abused dish scrubbing brush. One of those scrub daddies from that have stayed on the periphery of the sink for the last 10 years. And just looks absolutely munted. Dance with me one more time. One more time. M brush with only the green part left. On its last legs, but you've refused to throw it out because it's got one or two more goes left in it. She'll be right. One more time. I thought I got this pretty accurate. Celebrate and dance with me. Yeah. Wiry mess tinged orange and a hole in the middle. How apartment? Tomorrow the flooring is going to be done. So this weekend is going to be fucking crazy, dude. Because I got my mate coming over to do the lighting on the weekends, and then I got to paint all the skirting boards as well, and get the last bits all out and transport over, and then moving on Tuesday. And I also have to clean this place and the new place because apparently the flooring stuff is going to make a big mess in terms of dust and things. Trust him with the lighting? Yeah. He used to do residential, commercial, and industrial fit outs 24, so he knows what he's doing. Watched a few YouTube videos. I can do some lighting. and who's liable when you get zapped? Because I won't take responsibility for that. That's the fault of the poor workmanship, huh? I absolve myself of any responsibility. Thanks to YouTube, I managed to fix the washer and the dishwasher. Yeah, I was kind of tempted to try and do some of my own plumbing to fix the ensuite bathroom, but I might give it a crack. I'll give it a crack, and if I fuck it up, then I'll admit defeat and hire a plumber. I gotta at least have a crack, you know? Gotta have a try. Got zapped already, don't get... Lightning doesn't strike the same person twice. I think that's how the quote goes. May have one of those ETU stickers. ETU? I don't know what that is, pork chop. ETU. Let's see. Electricians Trade Union, is that what it is? Electrical Trades Union. I think he was part of a union. I don't know if it was ETU. ETU, New South Wales. He's probably part of ETU, yeah. Not CFMEU. I think that's Melbourne only. Hey, Polytruck. Hello. Hello, hello. We've been fixing up this area. It's now looking more and more like a city from afar. And with every new bit we build, we get more caution and error icons, but that's fine. But our social housing is coming along. Turn the pollution off. Well, I saw Brucey has a mod that you can change the pollution values, so I do want to try and like turn the noise pollution values down a bit, just so I don't have to rework all of this stuff. No longer working at the supermarket. The Catholics at the SDA will miss you. I don't know if there's an office workers union. I think the answer to that is probably no. Social housing, polluted, it tracks. I mean, yeah, noisy as well, because we've got like the highway and this transport corridor. It's actually completely surrounded by transport corridors. There's a highway to the north, highway there, metro line to the south, and this big interchange to the east. It's completely surrounded, and it's in an industrial park, yeah. Or at least the remnants here is this warehousing that we've got. Not too bad. We might even get close to 100,000 resident arenos. All right, I'm gonna grab. I really like how this has turned out. Need to unpause for that. I can unpause off camera. Otherwise, it'll blow up. 3, 1, maybe even 1 there. Turn off the webcam then. But this is the reason everybody comes to watch, is to look at this beautiful face, not to watch me build. Map size multiplies the pollution level, so it's impossible to play with pollution active. Map size multiplies the pollution level. With map... Oh! Okay, so... That's an interesting... Pollution is tied to the map size. Put one of those freeway capping parks. Oh, do like the big dig in Boston, I think it is, where they buried the highway. Now, I think we need to remind them. We need to give them a reminder of what their lives could be. We're going full dystopian. They have the crappy highway out their window. Make them think twice. About what? I don't know. Okay. I mean, we did inadvertently create like the ultimate drug dealer's paradise with this car park down here, right next to the highway escape route. Port right there. Dodgy car park. Police station is very difficult for them to get here in time. Easy escape routes. And very, very demanding clientele. But I'll keep it here. I'll keep that exposed just so we can do the embankment for this canal. $11.48. Cyberpunk La Rue. I'll be bullet proof. There we go. Oh. Right, and the props haven't messed up. What the hell did I do? Copy. Paste. Safety first. Oh my god. Thank you, 24. Ugh. Hey, hen. Suffering withdrawals from too much mother? Have you finished the case of mother yet? Are you actually grateful for it? I don't think so. Just like work, safety is important, but it's also inconvenient sometimes. We all gotta be safe. There we go. Cyber safe as well. Being stinky is also an occupational health and safety hazard. Yeah, Polytruck, I was actually thinking of making that Finnish bridge somewhere around here. I was thinking maybe I could put, because we're going to reclaim this land. I'm thinking maybe we could create like a pedestrian link from one of these finger wharves across and over. But it is a direct path for ships, so maybe. Oh, Eric Pride's? Yes, it is. There'll be a nice chance to use one of these bridges. Very pretty. Converting that weird L-shaped thing. Weird L-shaped thing. This one? Yeah, I was going to extend the island, reclaim all of this, and then have like Because this will be another maybe industrial area or just some kind of, yeah, it'll be mostly industrial, I think. Kind of like Tokyo Bay. Well, we might have like some high rises here. It's like a repurposed canal shipyard thing, the same as what they have in London. Might be able to redo this, and then we can have industrial all along. Kind of make it look more like a river than a bay. Didn't know you were doing land reclamation, just thought you were being creative. There is a plan for this. Kind of. The entire time that's been there. Well, I did want to have... At first I was thinking of making like a Golden Gate Bridge sort of deal that just went up and then integrated into the hillside somewhere. I do have to reclaim land. It's all hilly. This is all low density stuff. If we want more metropolis, we're gonna have to reclaim. And delete this nasty looking thing. Hilly. Hill 24, yes. 2024. Oh, another classic. It's not too nasty, has some charm, just a little bit. We weren't like 100% sure on what we wanted that area to be. I was thinking like Cockatoo Island from Sydney, like the old military shipyard, which we kind of have done with the ships docked in there, but we might be able to make it look a bit better. What are you going to dig out to fill that bay with? All the dirt from Hill 24. We're going to flatten that mountain to create an artificial island. Better, faster, stronger. But I do want to have like my own version of that Finnish, the Helsinki pedestrian bridge. Maybe even with trams as well. Never over. Better, move it faster, makes us stronger. Never over. Okay, I can go there. Oh, it looks like I'm gonna have to duplicate. Good enough. There's Navy ships on Paradox mods now? Ah. I don't know about doing all the military stuff in City Skylines. Maybe an old like sailing ship? I don't know about battleships and things. I'm sick of having to hear about the Strait of Hormuz every day. And yet, enough military in CK3. Try and control Sicily and lose it in a day. Ridiculous. Can't believe that happened. I couldn't even become an unlanded elite or an adventurer. I just got stuck. Riveting gameplay for Twitch. Remember when I came to help you and I was late, but my character still asked for money? Yes, I do. I do remember. Leaving poor Chief to struggle on his own. The future Emperor. Can't believe you've done that. Betrayed your liege. No, I repaid. I took revenge by granting you Cairo or whatever it was in Egypt. Yeah, it was less than a year. I mean, I managed to gather 2,000 gold in less than a year, which halved the debt of the empire. But I guess the empire wanted to be broke. Where's your head at? So that is our tunnel entrance of sorts. It's not as nice as this one, but it'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. We placed any train signals yet? Train signals, Peanuts. Hold on. I don't think so. Well, I don't have Dava's train signal mods assets. I could use his and start detailing with train signals. We could go next level with that. Thank you. Let's have a look. Oh, these are trash cans. Fully modular railway signal pack featuring masts, gantries, and bridges. Oh yeah. Hang on, I got these mixed up. I saw Dava. I think I tuned into. I think it was earlier today. Dava's stream, and he was building these. Do they actually function? Might have helped. Oh my god. Local wait, no. Total triangles excluding LODs 76k. Total triangles 109k. My god. They visually change but not to function. Okay. So can they detect like a train passing through the connection? Or like passing the Nah? Okay. I'll actually have to learn how to do this. I do know somebody who's trying to work for Sydney Transport. And they had to learn the railway signs. So I might ask them. Just can be manually set up. The lights change based on the color pickup. Okay. Yeah, we could get real fancy with this. I don't know how I'm supposed to how the signaling works for this stuff. Well, actually, this would be a nightmare. Its heads will roll. We don't have to listen to that one. Oh, even better. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to set this one up. Or this schmozzle. Damn. It just works. Just do it. Wait, and I've got the little Thomas the Tank Engines. These guys do hold up a lot of traffic though on the rail network because they're so much slower. They've caused a few delays. But they even have the little sound effect. So cute. Oh, thank you, 24. Oh, do they have oh, what is the song? Evacuate the dance floor. Whoa, oh, infected by the sound. Piano. I think no. I know it from GTA 4. I don't know what the original song is. I just know it is something else. Are the side rods animated? They are actually. Hang on. We have a little. We need one where we can see it better. Over here. Is that more visible? Not quite. There we go. Okay. So now that there's a contrast, we can actually see it a bit better. Let's see. It's doing its thing. Oh. See? The wheels are moving. Oh, I saw the stream there. It was chugging. That was struggling. Hang on, is this it? Dun 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 dun. Dun. Is this it? No. I think it was Eric Pride's. Not Call on Me Piano. Yes, this is it. They want their PowerPoint back. I know it was. it was pretty bad. The best music video clip. It is Call on Me. Top rated number 1. Brutally good. Worked up a sweat watching that. My God. But I think now that we've finally figured out how to do the tunnels, we've like freed up real estate, and this is looking a lot better than what it used to be. I'm actually quite like happy with how this is turning out now. Despite all of the railway lines going everywhere and crisscrossing, we've still managed to fit in quite a lot of residents and buildings and infrastructure. Now, I am going to end up having to revisit these blocks here and probably these as well, just so we can create like a skyline. Inspired by that scene with Jamie Lee Curtis and John Travolta. Wait, have they been in a movie together? Perfect. Oh, I haven't seen this one. Oh, yeah. Okay. I saw. Just popped up on. I didn't even go to Google Images. It just like appeared in the bottom corner. Hang on, we gotta play it though. Not the 7-minute one. We'll do the 2-minute 50. That's the stalking taking place. Gonna be. Maybe even Shrubbery Shire is going to become like a. This might all become city as well. Well, we could probably put maybe some high density stuff up here, just very briefly. I don't know, we'll figure that out. City Corner 5 posted. Ooh. I used to be. Should read it for you now. Hang on, let's see it. Do I have to refresh? You make a short for that pointy moment? No, I need to make one. But that will be coming. I need to find the time 24. Maybe I'll get some time tomorrow when I'm supposed to be working. I saw they posted an update about Paradox mods. How do I read? How do I read? City corner number 5. Where is it? Community hub. Maybe that will show it. Not to say. I'm looking. I'm looking at this, and I cannot see. It's literally not there. Hold on. Oh, is this Eric Pride's? No, I'm not. I should be. City Corner 5 spring cleaning. Yesterday's stream from Paradox made games future. Oh, why is that? Hang on, we'll mute that a little bit. Hang on. Let's see. There we go. So what's this? Hello, Mayors. Now that the snow has finally melted, it's officially time to introduce you to our next patch, Spring Cleaning. Upcoming patch includes some new content, as well as adjustments to the gameplay, UI, and visuals. Yeah, I saw Porkchop. You're talking about like UI scaling and things like that. Get your dusters ready. Yep. New additions. There are moments you just want to keep your city and buildings looking a certain way. Add a historical building option, which prevents selected buildings from leveling up or being abandoned. I thought that was already in the game. Or is that a mod? A mod, I think. Oh, okay. I I've had mods for so long I've forgotten their mods. Oh no. That does mean I'm probably gonna have to go through all the buildings and lock them. Just nervous. Oh, I wish. Hopefully, there's an option to just lock everything. Oh, that's gonna be something else. I'll have to do click on every building and lock them. Mamma mia. Can I lock all the buildings in the options, please? For me, chief setting. No one is prepared to stream with Toady. Another addition coming in our third patch is a universal mod button. This is an option that can be used by the modders to add a separate button to your UI that puts all of the mods in one place for easier use. Okay, that's pretty good. I think there was mods that did that in CS1, I seem to recall. Should no longer have issues with icons or buttons going on top of each other. Yep, my demo tool button is hidden. I haven't been able to click on it for ages. Speaking of the new UI, we've also added an option to adjust the toolbar size, as well as the transparency of the UI. Adjustments made. Da da da. Some transparency option affects the toolbar and the panel background Ooh. I'm going to probably set that to 0 transparency, just so I can see the UI clearly. I just keep tapping the tilde key to make the UI disappear. That's my either have full transparency or none for me. Set to 100. Oh, it's still, even at 100, it's still pretty like solid. Maybe I will set it to 100 then. Benchmark. Oh, average FPS 5. If I run it with the stream on, shit. Blue screen of death. 28.8 FPS, that's pretty good. In-game testing tool. Performance between patches and how the updates affect the performance on your computer. All right, can I flood the Iceflake Studios with logs of me using the benchmark? Please fix, please fix, please fix. Made some bigger and smaller changes to the simulation mechanics. Adjusted the education system. Okay, I'm gonna suddenly have 0 demand for elementary and massive demand for high schools, baby. Because I think I have like 3 elementary schools to every high school. Students used to participate in leisure activities only during study time. Okay. So probably need more bigger parks too. Office buildings and their demand have received a fix. Previously, due to a bug, the office demand mostly depended on a company's demand for office products, almost completely ignoring citizen usage. The only office good that companies need is software. A way where they're sampled over a longer time period reduces the fluctuation caused by time of day. Huh. Oh, signature office buildings previously were treated as available for sale. Okay. After thorough research, we noticed there's somewhat of a problem with the dogs and the overwhelming number of. You mean that one person doesn't deserve up to 15 or 16 dogs? I'm going to be so sad when all the dogs disappear. I think a year ago we had a large There's more homeless people and more dogs than actual citizens in our city. Oh, it'd be more than a year ago. I think it was the old save, so a year and a half ago nearly. Now reduce the overall number of dogs by adjusting the household pet limits and spawn probabilities. No, all the puppers are disappearing. When it comes to traffic, we've removed the citizens' ability to move in and out with taxis. Okay, that's pretty good. Fix the issue where buses, trams, and trains could get stuck in a permanent boarding state. For those who would like to increase the amount of bikes in their city, we've implemented a feature where the existing urban cycling initiative policy will increase the chance of a bicycle. Okay. So this has me thinking, is there a fix for the weird thing where the port entrance gates keep sinking down into the ground every time you modify anything related to the building? Players with extensive ports in their builds will find a significant fix to an issue where commercial and industrial buildings do not use the ports to upgrade buildings at all for importing goods and storing mail, even when they were available. That's a long sentence. Hang on. Players with extensive ports will find a significant fix to an issue where buildings did not use the ports to upgrade buildings at all. Level progression of commercial and industrial buildings will work properly again. Okay. That don't matter to me. Everything's historical. They all stay the same. Implemented a lot of other fixes, like citizens getting stuck during robberies, outside connections not working, photo mode, visual settings not matching the game rendering. But Chief doesn't care about gameplay. I'm just here to put props down. More bug fixes, as well as some adjustments to the traffic and pathfinding. As always, an amazing updated. Thank you, Fampa. As always, an amazing updated. I walked away from stream for a bit and I don't know what I came back to. An amazing update, Bad Peanut. That's exactly what we've come back to. And yes, the Spark Notes is what 24 has said there. I'm going to spam Iceflake with so many benchmark logs that they're going to have no choice but to fix this. Fix the performance for me and only me. Hey, trash can. I want my average FPS to be 1,000. That would be good though, actually, if the key conformed to the terrain, like the default key walls. Because I think they have a minimum depth or something. I guess if the minimum depth corresponds with how deep the water has to be for the big cargo ships. You can get 100 FPS with a 98,000 9 billion 800 trillion X3D. Okay. The numbers are getting too high. All right, there we are. But if I can improve the performance on this, then great. Because if we want to turn the stream into a PowerPoint, all I have to do is press this button. Hang on. Let's quick save first. Have to play CS2 inside CERN. Oh. Can we play CS2 on a quantum computer? There we go. Look at the stream. Look at the stream struggling. Oh my god, what is this PowerPoint presentation? Yes! Yes! Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings. Oh my god. See? We fixed the crashing, but it's we still have to play while paused. Have you tried removing old broken mods that aren't being updated? Never Peanut. I actually have though. Like I got rid of all the deprecated mods. So we're running a fine-tuned, well-oiled machine. This is what peak performance looks like. I'm a well-oiled machine. Tons of kebab grease. Keeping me all me joints working. Ayo. I still have this thing here. What could I do with that? And we have this over here that we need to finish up as well. Harris Fjord. What's the stray bit of concrete at the entrance to the highway tunnel? Entrance to the highway tunnel. Oh, this here. Yeah, there's supposed to be a whole group of these running up until that point there, actually, to hide the tunnel entrance. And we're gonna have what we had originally was like all this landscaping and stuff, which I deleted. I'm gonna have to re-detail this again. In my haste, I accidentally deleted it. my mistake. But I can get that redone. Because this was the tunnel entrance that we had all detailed and stuff. Landscape and everything. Thought it was intentional. No. Mr. C Train, when you can start that asset making? Don't think I've forgotten. Yes, I will need your help, Peanut, in figuring out how to make them, and some lessons in Blender. So I'll send you a message actually, and we'll figure out something. Hey, Biscotti. Hello. Making a toilet. Oh, yes. We could. An Outback shitter. That's actually a legit thing for the row houses in Australia. The Outback shitter. Oh, we can't forget that. My new nickname, the Outback shitter, huh? Blender lessons. My Blender teacher ears have picked that up. We won't be learning how to make a donut. We're going to learn how to make a house. No donut courses for me. I've already graduated. That'll sell creator packs. Yeah. Aussie architecture? Aussie creator pack? Can we have a sim that just looks like Steve Irwin? Buy a pack from Outback Shitter. Dump a log in the bog with Outback Shitter. Donuts are houses of flavour. The ultimate design as well. Most efficient use of space? Don't they say that the cans are like the most efficient shape? Donut's pretty much a squished can. Just the grottiest buildings from around Oz. Only the best piss-smelling public toilets. Only the most dodgy servo in the middle of nowhere. Not even the truckies stop there. Oh my god, making me think of one dodgy servo I went 2 years ago. It's like, it used to be the old stop point for people driving from Sydney to Melbourne. Long since been bypassed, and it was proper dodge. First asset, Lake Hillier. Lake Megadoodoo. I'm just visualizing in my head, actually. We could make like the terrace houses with the Outback Shitter for sure. Okay, I've got some more of these. I've got some more of these. Hey, Levon. Hello, hello. Everybody's tuning in just as I'm about to end the stream. Oh man, these Aussie time zones are proper shit. 12:35 in the morning, but I do actually have to go because I got to get up very early tomorrow. Want to raid someone? Yeah, who's live? Who's awake at this hour? Lake Hillier would be nice to learn about the whole pipeline. You got Lake Hillier, and I'll be Lake Hilliest. Hang on, what am I doing? Chanel. Channel. Who's live? He's playing. Oh no. Sundance is live. We'll give Sundance a raid, huh? Okay, /raid. Did I get his name right? Sundance Streams. No underscore. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, cheers, guys. Sorry I gotta go. But, duty calls. Yeah, cheers, guys. It was supposed to be a short stream, but it ended up going for the usual amount of time. But yeah, cheers, guys. I'll catch you all on the next one. Right. See yous. Love yous all. Ciao. And I'll be in touch, Peanut. But we'll figure out how to do some asset building. Nice. Outback shitter stream. But yeah, see you guys. Love yous.